Katie Hopkins brands it an injustice the McCanns didn't face punishment for leaving children alone, and asks why Kate washed Madeline's toy. The new comments, made in an interview with Jodie Marsh, will reignite the row between the parents of missing Madeleine McCann. Scathing Katie Hopkins has said it is an injustice that Gerry and Kate McCann did not face any punishment for leaving their children alone on the evening Madeleine was snatched. Her fiery comments, which were made in a YouTube interview with Jodie Marsh, are set to reignite the row with the McCanns and the columnist. Mum of 3 Kate, who opted for baby blue pajamas for in-bed chat with Jodie, said she thought any other parent would have faced very different circumstances if their child was snatched, and she slammed the parents for washing Madeline's beloved Cuddle Cat. Just 4 weeks ago Hopkins was slammed by many Twitter users for her insensitivity to the McCanns, who continue to hunt for clues on what happened to their daughter, who went missing during a family holiday in Portugal in May 2007. The 3-year-old disappeared while her parents were eating in a nearby tapas restaurant, but there has never been any evidence of negligence by the McCanns. In the 90-minute interview, Hopkins said, "If it was any other parent they would not have got this special treatment, the injustice of it all. I wouldn't leave my kids, even if they were in sight, even if they were in a hotel room." And then referring to Kate washing Madeleine's toy, Hopkins was extremely scathing. "My children's beds, they all have a rabbit. There are 3 of those toys. I know that they can't be washed," she said. "When you have a baby and you wake up the next morning, you look at it, and you say that's mine. I know can never let that thing be hurt. You have this thing, I call it the fear, and it's with you. The idea that someone would touch that thing, take that thing, that's with you always. I know those teddies and I would never leave them again. I would take that child with me in case they could see me, they could know I still cared. I would never leave that." I think that's what we struggle with the McCanns. "I don't really mind what happened, but I do mind if that same situation happened. People who came from normal families, maybe council houses, whatever home you have, it doesn't matter. I didn't come from anything, something different would have happened. And I think's in an injustice thing we talk about, it's not them as parents. I am not bothered by them personally, but I feel it's an injustice for people who would have been treated differently. It's an emotional thing." Hopkins made controversial comments on her radio show, blaming the McCanns for leaving their children alone, adding, "I've always said, I don't believe we should have spent £11 million, for example, to look for Maddie. And I do not believe we've seen an equal treatment.